I'm back again, and today we are going to be testing out how an Otterbox Defender case reacts to a BB and some pellets. I will have a description of the pellets and the BBs in just a minute.
Yeah. Okay, so these are the projectiles that we are going to be hurling at high speeds towards the Otterbox Defender. The first in the lineup is the .20 gram airsoft BB. We are going to be shooting it out of two separate air guns, one that shoots at 190 FPS and the other that shoots at 320 FPS. The next one in the lineup is the .77 steel BB, and we are going to be shooting it out of an air gun that shoots at 300 FPS and 350 FPS. The next one in the lineup is a .177 lead pellet, and we are going to be shooting it out of a air gun that shoots at 450 FPS and 1050 FPS. And then the last two in the lineup is the .22 lead pellet and steel pellets, and we are going to be shooting it out of a air gun that shoots, or air rifle rather, that shoots at 950 FPS for the lead pellet and 1050 FPS for the steel pellet.
Okay, let's see how damaged we can make this thing. The first one is the .20 gram airsoft BB at 190 FPS. Okay, so it looks like we got a nice little dent in the rubber case, but other than that, it seems intact. Okay, the second one that we are hurling at this Otterbox Defender is going to be the exact same BB from the first one, but at 320 FPS. Okay, so it appears that the second one did not do hardly anything at all. It just gave it a little scuff. The next projectile that we are going to be hurling at this beautiful Otterbox Defender is a .177 steel BB at 300 FPS. Okay, so this one hit a bit of the plastic and left a nice little ding in that plastic. Okay, so the next one that we're going to be shooting is the exact same steel BB, except this time at 350 FPS. Okay, so as you can see, we have an impact mark right there on the rubberized stuff on the back of it. Okay, so the next one that we are going to be shooting is a .77 lead pellet shot at 450 FPS. Okay, so we got another little ding in the rubber right there. A little deeper ding than the last one, it looks like. Okay, the next one that we are going to be shooting at it is another .177 lead pellet, this time at 1050 FPS. Okay, now we're seeing some damage. We have a nice hole in that rubber right there. And look at that, it almost came out the back. Woo! Okay, now for the big boy. We are going to be shooting a .22 lead pellet at 950 FPS. Okay, so it left a nice hole in there. Look at that. You can even see it. Oh, and look at the back. Made a big dent, still didn't go past that protective inside layer all the way, but almost made it, and it even rippled the outside seam of it. That really killed it. Okay, and for the grand finale, we have a .22 steel pellet coming out at 1050 FPS. Okay, so I believe that this one is so powerful that the rubber just, like, it went through, and then the rubber just closed up around it, because there is a hole there, and there is definitely a hole in the back. Look at that. It went right through. That is carnage right there. And it totally twisted the outside rim of it as well. So, yeah. The .22 steel pellet at 1050 FPS would definitely break your phone if it was in it. To be completely honest, I think that the one at 950 FPS, the lead one, would have broken your phone too. Other than that, I don't think that any of the other ones really had the power to jam through it enough that it would have caused damage to your device. So, overall, I would mainly just recommend don't get shot with a steel pellet at 1050 FPS.
Don't get shot with anything.